Oh shit. I have the wrong link. I can't see anything in the chat yet. Give me 1 second. Okay, yeah. We should be live now. Ideally. Probably. If things work, things might be working. I don't know. Yep, we're live. Okay. So it is 7:08. It is Friday, May 11th. Hey, Gadash. And I tried. Anyway, yeah. It's 7:08. It's May 11th. It's Friday night. I have been slammed at work and I had a really rough week, and I know I totally didn't stream a second time on Monday. And I don't even remember what I was doing on Monday. It's been a really busy week, but I should probably look that up. I do know a couple of things that had changed. I know I tried something new for occlusion in the levels that I think is working a lot better. Which is funny, because the idea just kind of came to me one day. And I just woke up at 3 a.m. and did it real quick. And it just worked. The idea before, I was checking every tick on what to hide. And I was raycasting from the player to the camera. Now I'm, instead of doing that, when the camera settles, it does the occlusion pass, and it does it. This still looks like garbage, but it doesn't use multiple raycasts from the level to the camera because that wasn't quite hitting everything I needed. Instead, what it does is it looks for... I already have tagged the center of each level. And so it'll... What I'm doing under the hood now is I'm saying find all the level centers that are towards the camera within like 1,000... within 4 squares of the level center of the one you're on, and hide those up to a certain point. So basically it's just taking out a chunk of the world, which you can see here if you turn, and as soon as the camera settles, it'll pop in. It's not perfect, but it's... what I had before was irritating and making it difficult to play. And I'd rather have it look janky than not be playable. I remember what we were doing on Monday. That's right, we stepped in this beat. Not this one. Oh God. If even I can't do it. Oh, what did I do? Interesting. How'd I get this? Do you guys see what I did? I think it was before the camera settled I hit back. Let me see if I can repro that. Yeah. Okay. So maybe we don't let that, or we have to pop that. Okay. The second you click that button, it's got to become disabled. Maybe that's the right thing. How do I do here? This is showing up before I'm allowed to click it. Do I have it be disabled but present? Or do I have it not even show up until you get there? I'm gonna do one of those two things. That is true. I like to go into music stores and just reorient the various instruments. That's my shit, Yerk Scrub. That's what I do, man. Oh God, what was this week? Okay, that was last week. Also, I should put a lot of people had questions about the GDC video that just dropped, so I think I'm gonna tweet out or something, or just tell people that I'll answer questions if they drop into the stream. Guys, I can't see the chat because this is frozen. Am I still live? Should I restart the stream? Yeah, okay. Weird. Alright. What are you gonna do? So... yeah. I'm trying to think if I should tweet it out or not. Maybe I just won't. Okay. Let's just fix this bug. In God, my computer's being real shitty today. It's my frame rate so low. Okay, so what is showing? I guess it would be UI to gameplay. This I shouldn't need anymore. Where would that be in the player controller? Oh. Okay, so I think what I need to do this takes 1 second. I think I just need to add a delay. Can't add a delay here. God damn it. Okay. So the problem is the camera's being pulled into the player. I have two things controlling the camera. I have the thing that's pulling you into the level. I honestly think I just need to add a delay. We just can't enable the HUD until your camera's moved all the way. That seems like the most logical thing. But I can't do that here. I could do. Well, this is a bit weird, but I'm gonna float here. Optional delay. Hey Nordal, hey Ace, what's up everybody? Getting the band back together on a Friday night. Not sure I need that, but okay. I'm sure it made sense at the time. Okay, that'll fix that bug. Good. Alright, now I don't even know what I was gonna do. I don't think I really had a plan for this stream. I'm gonna open up my notes. Oh god. This is a really long list. Hell is that? Oh, when did that break? Is it true for everything? Okay. So why are you doing that? I did fuss around with death at one point. I was pretty tired. I decided not to do what I was doing with it. Death, suppress. I don't think I changed any of this. So what's the deal? Right now you rotate. And then it pauses. And then you blink back automatically. So the falling thing is gone. So before... play this. I'm gonna add a breakpoint and see if this is hitting immediately or if there's delays before this function. It's hard to say, but I'm pretty sure it's immediate. So like, yeah, now it hits the function. Interesting. Okay. So there's a delay before death is getting called. Is this that goddamn delay I just added? Find references. That delay I literally just added, I'm gonna remove it real quick and see if that fixes shit. That would be really weird. But just in case. That wouldn't make any sense. Yeah, no, you're still fucked. Okay, good. Whew. This is the struggle. Okay, so what the fuck? Lady X Scrub, have a good night, man. What the is it? Lag? What did I do this week that would have introduced this? Where's the thing that pulls the player down? See, does fall to death get set immediately? I'm looking for the debug string in the top left that just says fall to death. And if the lag hits that as well. It could be lag, actually. The fall to death, I think, happens immediately. I can wait for it to go away. Please go away. Okay. Yeah. So that happens immediately. Oh, you know, it could be... No, I don't. Do you know what it could be? Do me a favor. Messed with this. make sure this is happening. So what I'm doing here is I'm just looking at, apparently there's 2 pawns. This is the real one. Figure that other thing out later. And I want to see it. We should see it go to the falling state and then undo falling. It does. But weirdly, a falling state should play an animation, shouldn't it? Oh god, what was I doing here? Oh, for fuck's sake. I know what this is. I need to... I was describing the way to do something in animation blueprints to somebody, and I was just taking screenshots with this game, and I disconnected some shit. And I don't know how to get back to the state it was in, so I'm just gonna revert the animation blueprint because there's no reason for that to be checked out. Where even is that? Content, player. Where even is it? There. All better. I need to get back to the place where these hid. Shouldn't they be hiding? Yeah, actually, that's busted. One of those nights, guys. Alright, what did I do to break this? I wonder if I have to check. Much better. That's what you want to see. Okay. So, now wire spline's not hiding. So the new function I have for hiding things that obstruct the camera is this. Did I just get rid of all the spline stuff? Okay, hide splines. Oh god, yeah. Okay. I punted in that because that was hard. Fucking really? Okay. Right. So, I'm no longer gonna just give you all levels obstructing the camera. Instead, I give you two variables. One is an array of the new levels obstructing the camera, the other is the array of levels that are no longer obstructing the camera that were before. Okay. For each of these, what did I do to... I never asked what did I do to break this, because I know the answer is me being born. Creator being RNG, what does that mean? Randomly generated destruction. I need to make this real. Okay, so I'm gonna have more local variables, local new levels. Oops. Camera name array duplicate local hidden levels not obstructing the camera. Let's just, we're already getting this, we'll just store it off. I love it when things work the first time. I'm not saying this is gonna work the first time. I'm just saying I love it when that happens. So, you know, like, maybe be a doll, Unreal, would you? Yeah, motherfucker. Okay, good. I love it when things work the first time. That's the power of positive thinking. Oh, son of a bitch. How did that happen? Fuck. I think when you win, I need to clear that array. Okay, player pawn. This is just saying set everything to be visible when you win. After you've won the level. After you've won the level. So let's see if that happens again. Other things need to happen here. Your level center is too close to that one. What can I do about that? Obviously that can't change. You're just not interested in hiding this level. I mean, technically. Yeah, okay. tighten up my bounds a little. Alright, the system is not perfect. Hey Weez, what's up, man? Sorry I ghosted so hard on Monday. Are you still feeling kind of like down about stuff? Are you feeling pretty good, or? You hit that middle bit? Good. Today I think is the day where I mostly fix all the shit I broke throughout the week. This week was really rough, and I think I didn't do anything before, like, I think I had an hour before I went to bed each night where I did one stupid thing that broke the game in a new way. It's not ideal dev situation. Let's just keep playing and see what else I broke. Trying to discover some music on Spotify. That's weird. I really like Spotify's, what do you call it? Like the daily, every day it gives you like 3 playlists, at least it does for me. One of them is always show tunes. I don't know why. I think I've hit a thing where I went through a kick where I was listening to a lot of show tunes. And then, so it made one of my playlists be just show tunes, and I listened to it, and then now I guess it's the default playlist each morning, so it's become a cycle. Like, wait, is that showing twice? It's hard to say. Let me delete my save. Not Discover Weekly. Isn't there a daily one? Here, I have it open. Yeah, it's on my phone. It's your daily mix. And it separates them into some sort of genre, I guess. I thought there was 3, but apparently I have 6. I've been working in Unreal for, crap. 7 or 8 years? 9 years? 8 years at least. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this on-ramp, because the first time somebody boots up the game, right? It can't just be this. Maybe if there was an opening cinematic and like the very first button was really big, kind of like click me. I do think it would be nice to get decent on-ramp, because there is like Boston Indies demo night is in a week and a half, and I should probably make a deadline and go do that. Obviously a week and a half to come up with a good on-ramp. Something simple. I don't think I can do creative thought today. I think I can do killing bugs today. I think that's all I'm good for. Right, the bug I noticed. Does it paint brown and then paint brown again? Nope, definitely blue to painting brown. It's probably because it was a completed level before. Hate how long that takes. It would be nice to see a character on start pointing to the start button. Well, I kinda gotta... That would definitely make sense, especially for like... I mean, I need to make an opening cinematic. I need to figure out what that's gonna be. I think I'm gonna introduce a character that doesn't exist yet. I haven't really thought of what it looks like. Sorry, there's just stuff I gotta think about there. Hey, what the fuck happened there? Oh, it's probably just for this one level, because the weird narrative shit I'm doing here. I wonder if it does that for combo levels too. Like... I'm in a combo level. I also have no idea what this is gonna look like. Got a lot of fucking work to do. Wait, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so I let him know combo level. No, it's coloring it correctly, I think. Alright. Oh, I've seen that time it worked. Okay. There's almost certainly a bug with the narrative scripting for that area. So... Hey, Port Plonky, what's up, man? Oh, I don't want to work at all, Port Plonky. I've had a shit week. Let's just talk about dumb shit, man. What's up with you? I'm back in Scotland. You had a crazy week? Tell me about it, man. 7-hour job interview. Fucking hate those. God damn it. I like that they usually give those to like programmers though. They don't usually give those to artists too much. With artists, they've pretty much made the decision based on art is so easy. We look at your work and then by the time you're coming in for the interview you've got the job unless you're like, you know, don't bathe or literally insult people or just terrible. Yeah, programmers for some reason they love doing that to you guys. Maybe it's good, like maybe it simulates a stressful workday or some shit, I don't know. 2 hours of opinions about code. 2 hours of why are you living your life. That's cute. Oh, I'm sorry, man. God, interviewing is such a... I remember those days. You were told the day before you'd have to do a 30-minute presentation. That's good practice. Like, I feel like I would just pull out a GDC talk or something and give it again. Or I would just put up a video of a talk and then just sit there eating popcorn. Just heckling my own talk. That might be fun. Here at Microsoft, they start you off with they tell you it's only going to be 4 hours. And then, after the lunch interview, they decide if you actually meet, like, the more important people. And they'll invite you to stay to interview with the more important people after lunch. Like, you have to get through otherwise they just cut you off early, basically. Yeah. Programming tests are bullshit. I mean, at least I don't know that they're bullshit. I've never had to do those. The bullshit tech art tests were like the logic problems. That made me angry. I'm like, what is the point of this? Yeah, so why would... I did great at the code test. I had to fix a multi-threaded thing live. There's a bunch of traps to do with how threading works. Presented recursed. Sweet, dude. You know, it used to exist, but doesn't now. Previous. What if I call this every time and sometimes this variable is not changed? I don't know what that would do, but I want it to do nothing. If this is this and not this. Actually, it's better. I'm gonna put that. I don't need this. Just need to change the order. No, because what if the offset's the same? Fuck. No, this isn't gonna work. You gotta find all the camera. Alright. Before you go on. So Why does save two arrays are identical? Before arrays. There's so many fun hacks, Port Ponky. I guess I could compare their lengths and then compare each index one by one. That seems silly. I can't think of a way that's not ridiculous. So this is my local variable. I just want to compare these two arrays. Yeah, I guess, fuck it. Alright, so for each thing here, get this. If they're equal. Close local identical arrays. Look at your bool. Your true by default. You get set to false. And this is done. If true, don't even bother going on. Hey, where the hell? Verify level, verify upstream. I mean, I don't know if that'll fix the problem, but it did seem to do it. Well, actually, no. It seems very confused about. It seems like it's painting it multiple times. It paints it there, then paints it there. What is that about? I mean, it's weird that I'm using a combo level here. It's kind of a hack. I might put up with that for now, because a lot of that's going to change. Okay. Let's play some of the easier combo levels. God, I need to figure out what this UI is going to look like too, on top of making this real. Okay, no, I'm already mad. So like, What? Oh shit. Interesting. Okay, so when one player wins, they're not removed from the grid world. I'm trying to think of the easiest way to do this. I wonder if this will just work. I haven't used this in forever. Well, that's not good. Looks like that's not just gonna work. Whoops. Alright. So, work it. Oh god, yeah. No, that... Of course not. That's insane. There's a very large array. Don't want to iterate over literally every object in the game. So, let's not do that. Go force update self in grid world. Should make a different function. I shouldn't piggyback on this. This is silly. Also, I can't seem to undo making that. Okay, new function. Force remove fears. Force remove self from world. Sorry, Nordal. Didn't you take off to sleep? Oh no, that was somebody else. It's important to yawn. It gives your muscles oxygen. I don't know if I just made that up or not, but it seems plausible. So... crash again. Did I ever... made this function? I never fucking called it, so that would make sense, huh? Bug crushed. Crushing it. Okay. Wait, you know what? I didn't test right there. I was going between levels. Let's do that. to make this level way more interesting. Hey, Sniper. Sorry. I don't mean to be focused. I'm actually just tired. I'm lazy. I don't think this is focus. I think this is dumb brain. I think I might just be fucking up this level. I've actually made something bad. What? God damn it. What's your deal? Guess you're one of those. My tired looks super focused. Like it takes more energy to be social. So many people on today though. I think I've not been streaming as much, and like I keep bailing on the streams. For a while there I had a good clip where I was streaming a couple times a week, and I just like can't seem to get back in the groove. I need to get back in the groove. We got a groove, guys. Is this a better puzzle than before? I think that they have to interact more. I think that the solution's less obvious. In the past, anytime we give a lot of space, I got feedback from one designer that it was just like decision paralysis because there's too many things that you could do. And that makes them too hard. But I kind of like the idea that you have to plan a couple moves ahead, or at least know what you're doing. We'll playtest it. We'll find out. despawn, or at least hide. If you win. People doing Let's Plays of Kind. I think that's a lot of the feedback I got about why this is not going to be a very, what do you call it? Why Kind is a bad idea is that it doesn't stream well. Like a linear narrative game, not even a narrative, just any linear game, doesn't usually stream super well. Who the hell knows, man? None of this will matter anyway. Soon, it won't even be up to the streamers. Soon all of our games will be like free in some kind of Netflix service, and then it'll just be whoever can make the greatest quantity of high production value games will be the winner. Because we'll all get a flat fee from like the Humble Bundle anyway, right? Put that out there, let's fight. Let's try a terrible renderer for the mini project. Are you working on something that's not even your... yeah, Battle Royale. Fuck off. Are you doing a game that's not even the game that you showed me before? You have a smaller game than your small game? Not that that's small, it's huge for like a one-person team. Right. You're funny. Got no beef with Battle Royale games, guys. They're fine. Poor Ponky, how are you holding it together, man? So you're making a very small game, and Hypersurface is the game you're making where you're like that first-person puzzle game, and you have a full-time job? Or at least you're interviewing for one? Jesus, I feel like I'm drowning and I'm only doing two things. It's impressive. Rory, I don't know if you've been, like... It's complicated. Trying to get a publishing deal on a board game and a children's book. When do you do all these things? Jesus, man. We've established that Port Punky isn't real, though. I think we established that he is in fact a Russian bot. Yes. I remember us coming to that conclusion. I was going to hide you after you animated. Where's your animation? Touch. Gotcha. Should we hide the mesh? We should not destroy the pawn. That would be aggressive. Let's just hide the mesh. Set hidden. This is taking me back to like writing plugins and shit. I forgot the glory of having to define what happens when you undo a thing. I fucking hate hate undo in every... Never mind. Wait, what are you talking about, Roy? You're a proud Scotland person. I believe it was in William Cheer's streams. We were talking about how we had not seen Port Ponky, and we weren't sure he was real. It's entirely possible that he isn't. He is just a series of scripts. Is the feedback this isn't optimized towards... Yeah. I mean, we were talking about that early on in this, like, at the beginning of the project and stuff. Like, a lot of this, most of this game is stuff that I've pitched, that, I mean, yeah. I mean, you have to keep in mind there's different parts of the indie scene, right? Like, in the Boston indie scene is very, the Boston indie scene is very business focused, and that's partly because of the Harvard and MIT and a lot of the stuff around here. A lot of people here are very focused on, like, how to survive and be successful in market conditions, that sort of thing. And so usually when you go to a meetup, it's what you talk about with other indies is like what Ryan Clark recently said on Clark Tank, and what's going down with Steam Spy, and what genres look good, and different ways to different partners you can partner with for your game and that sort of thing. That's a pretty common thing, and that's not bad. One of the things I miss about San Francisco is the other side of it, I think. It's a common complaint I think Ichiro, Luigi, and I get together and bitch about sometimes. That Boston is so cold. And it's complicated, just that, like, I don't like to complain about it. It's whatever. But, yeah. I don't think anybody in their right mind would argue that, like, a linear puzzle game in 2018 is a good idea. I'm pretty sure that's quite soundly in the bad idea category. Even Ichiro was like, who's like a total doll and is insanely supportive. When I started the project, I can show you the email he sent me, for fuck's sake. Because he's... Oh, I'll throw him under the bus. He always gives great advice. I love that you want to do something cool. I've never seen anybody imbue a cube with such personality. I watched the video 3 times. However, please keep in mind, logic games are having a rough time these days, blah blah blah. If you do this, do it because you love it. Don't expect... it's just like cautioning about the finances. And he actually does like a pretty good breakdown of like... compare Induction from 2017, which is arguably a better game than Edge from 2011, but sold 248 times less. Which is a side note about Steam featuring you for months. These guys are really into this shit. I'm not good at stuff. But yeah, a lot of the guys in Boston are really, really good at, they have their fingers on the pulse of, like, what sells right now. Which is an important habit to have if you want to survive. Let me look at it. Oh, he was just talking about puzzle games in general. Also, his links are to Steam Spy, which is no longer a thing. Is Steam Spy back? No. Okay. Man. This Steam Spy stuff is like... It's just everything that going on between Valve and Epic right now is interesting. I don't know anything about Edge. That was what I meant to look up. And I didn't actually look it up. Yeah, I should really play. Oh shit, why have I not played this game? This is literally a fucking game about a cube that rolls. You know, I've done no market research. This is probably like a problem. Shit, this looks cool. I don't know, Porponky, this looks highly relevant. It's definitely a grid-based puzzle game where you roll a cube, man. It's a skill action tree? Oh. It hadn't occurred to me that you weren't only doing this because you wanted to, seeing as it's what you're doing in your free time. No, I am doing it because I want to. That's accurate. Good. Porponky. Rolling in with the market research. Thank you, man. I need to play these games. But apparently not Edge. Apparently I don't have to do that one. It's a skill-based game. Wasn't this the game that was, like, famous for, suing Mirror's Edge? Is this the one? Or is that, like, a totally different thing? You've mentioned that game before. You know what somebody said on my Twitter feed? And I immediately like looked up all the videos of it. This game. Oh shit, this isn't it. That was Roblox. Hold on. Let's track this shit down. Porponky will have played this. Porponky has played literally everything. Where the fuck is that? It. I can't find it. That was called Roblox. Bloxors. I think this game, I was looking at different videos of it. You can like detach the cube and reattach them in different places, and it's got the cube is different lengths and stuff. I should probably buy this. I should do a lot of things. I should probably eat vegetables. I should probably clean the fucking bathroom. Haven't done that in a while. You know? What you gonna do? Oh shit. ETC's buying crapper. I did like Steve's sausage roll. I definitely didn't say increpper correctly. Fuck knows how you say that shit. Oh, Limelight was cute, Portwaggy. Even I know that one. It wouldn't have occurred to me to warn you that you should be concerned about working on it. Yeah. That's okay, Rory. I don't need to be warned. I'm good, man. No. poor punk, I haven't met shit, man. I met like 3 indie developers, maybe 4, over at GDC and PAX this year. I didn't even meet you. We don't even know each other. You're not even real. We've been over this. But yeah, English Country Tune looks cool. If it's by Steve Lavelle, I'll buy it. You finally convinced me. But it's just gonna be another goddamn game I don't play that sits in my Steam library. Got like 1 million of those. Oops. It's gonna put up on this page, isn't it? Whatever. It's not, you can see my credit card here. Done. I think it's done. This is on Steam, right? Yeah, there it is. It's like $5. Okay. I did see William Cheer at GDC, yeah. I saw him standing. He had managed to walk into the building before he got, like, mobbed. And I just walked over and I was like, hi. And he was mobbed, so I just peaced out. I saw him. I said hi. That was my, the alpha and omega meeting of William Cheer. Rory, I didn't mean to. I'm tired. I'm sorry if I'm not reading your responses correctly. I'm sure my responses make no sense either. What was I doing before I got stupid? Right, yeah, okay. God, it is very warm. Eventually we'll reach a point where I snap and I install the AC, but we haven't quite got there yet. It's like a lobster in boiling water. Alright, what was this one? Oh, fuck, that's right. I don't remember. I need to be... No, that won't work. Where'd you go? Oh, I hit that way too soon. She just a puff of smoke. That was kind of cute though, in a weird kind of a way. Let's do that again. Oh, I kind of like that. That was a mistake, but I love it. Okay, hold on. Let's at least get a small delay. There should be a puff of smoke too. Yeah, I like it. Okay. Where did I do that? Through. Let's actually keep it here. I'll do it like this. Keep these next to each other. try to, you wanted to meet the Hempuli guy? Hey, Fluffa. Oh, poor Ponky with the sass. You can make games in Excel. This could be Excel. I've seen people do it. It's doable. I had a producer one time that was like, never mind. Don't have anything nice to say, you shouldn't say anything at all. Okay, where were we? Yeah, let's see that puff of smoke thing again. That was fun. Now let's do this one. Good. You know, when you do this, she should react. She should be like, ow. And there's, yeah. Also, when you hit a wall, you should see like paint chips and shit. Someday, we'll get there. Why is the bass strings playing for her? Why is that happening? How do I get the bass to stop when you switch off a character? Crap. First we fix. Hold on. Sorry. We'll test it in the fast level. Let's see what winning looks like. Yes, thank you. Alex, see? Yeah, it's got a bit of momentum. I think I could get a little... You know, I only want to do this... Okay, hold on. Change of heart. I only want to do this in the combo levels, and only if you're not the last one. So, if here, first close this, then wait 3, puff of smoke. Oh, this looks like a mess. Whatever. Have you considered making the robots emit an ear-piercing scream? That's okay, I'm missing words too. At one point I was really adamant that they should have jibs. So like, if they fall off the world, you would get like crunch and there'd be like gears flying around. But that was more when they were like, not this adorable. This is a very bad habit of mine. I tend to skew a little bit too childish. It's something I get dinged at work all the time. I'm an animator. I like cartoons, man. Fuck off. Like, look at how cool this guy is. I can't hurt him. Come on. He's my drummer. I was talking to the musicians today about, like... It's like, I need to know their personalities. I was like, oh, let's talk about that. I think the drummer might be funk music, I don't know. Yeah, their blinking is synchronized. That's intentional. Don't concern yourself with the details. So... that was... you're gonna need me somewhere around there. Okay. What was the next thing I was looking at? Yeah, why is the bass strings always hanging out? God, I don't even know where that lives. I was reading a joke on Reddit at one point about something like that. Oh, you could, like, write code through Excel? I don't remember. Fuck it, it's Reddit. Reddit's where I go to waste time. The beautiful thing about Reddit is you'll know one sentence about a great number of things, and that sentence will most likely be inaccurate. It's literally just filling your head with dumb shit. I don't know why I'm addicted. Is there a subreddit called Programmer Humor? Oh god, let that be true. I bet that's nerdy as shit. Is it full of puns? You know, I hate those. Oh my god, it does exist. Like, it's a little on the nose though. The first thing is a machine learning joke. Couldn't even come up with a fucking title, bro? Okay, fine. That's funny. I'll take it. That was a machine learning joke. Alright. I am tired enough that that was funny. Search by top of all time. This is taking me back. There used to be like... Oh. How do I do that? All time? Top. I don't know how to make it all time. Oh, past 24 hours. All time. This isn't a joke. This is terrible. Okay, I'm not gonna look at jokes on a stream. The world doesn't need to see that, man. Also, hi, Tardy Gravy. What's up, man? But it's your life, Nordle. You actually work for them? Employed by Reddit. God, I wonder what it's like to work there. I guess it's like anything else. Yeah, most of my family works like real jobs for the government and shit. And so they have things like Reddit are banned on their computers, which I always thought was weird. But like, when you get to companies like IBM and shit like that, they tend to lock down which websites you can go to and stuff. I just thought it'd be funny if like Reddit was banned from people that work at Reddit. I am very tired. What was I doing? Let's get Where'd my search go? As long as I can write code, I'm happy. The hell is wrong with you? It's like Footloose. There's a world where they don't let you code. Wrap you on the hands every time you try. Alright, I'm literally delirious. I need to go. It's only 9 o'clock here, but I've been awake since 6. It's okay, Nordal. I got nothing better to do, man. Start from the beginning. Where did it all go wrong? Yeah, Leno, I think anything at work can be a huge drag if you're not excited about what you're doing. This is getting called a million goddamn times. How can it possibly be called this many times? Something's very wrong. Some days I wish I had a job where I could just veg out. I think if you did, you'd be very lazy. And I think there's nothing more bored. And as much as it sucks, like, not being into what you're doing, it's far worse having to go and sit in a chair and literally do nothing. Or not have tasks. Like, the most miserable I am in life is when I'm blocked or I just don't have anything to do, but I have to physically be in a place. It's the worst. I know that's... I'm not, like, there's worse things. Worse things would be, like, I don't know, being born without legs and shit. But, like, for me, I fucking hate being bored at work. It's the worst. I fear working a paper pusher job. Restaurants, construction. I just want a PC and to write code. Mortal, I strongly feel like I don't think you're gonna have trouble, man. Like, I mean, I know it's confirmation bias, but if I don't know any programmers that, like, dwell without work for very long. You happen to want to do something that very few people enjoy, so. And if you actually enjoy it, you're probably pretty good at it. So, good luck, or I guess congratulations. You basically won the lottery. Working hungover. Oh, that just becomes the norm after a while. You just gotta hair the dog that shit, man. Yeah, I feel you, Lenoland. It's really hard to complain, especially because, like, sometimes we act in our industry like this is the only industry that has crunch or overtime. The reality is, like, if you're a cop, or if you're in America and you work as a doctor or a nurse, the amount of overtime they do is just, like, some next level shit. There's other things too, though. I think crunch impacts different people with different personalities differently, and it impacts different jobs differently, right? Like, if you have I think crunch is a lot easier if you're an artist, because usually by the time you're crunching, you know what you're doing and you're just doing it a lot, and so you kind of get into you wake up, you go to work, you get into the zone, the day flies because you're just doing the thing that you do every day and you're really, really good at. And there's small creative choices to make, but they're not big, right? You don't have those kind of, like, heavy, the kind of thinking you do at the beginning of a project where you really can't crunch. Whereas I suspect, like, programmers have a much harder time crunching because so much of what they do is so intense. Or maybe that's projection, but I suspect because they have to, it's probably not something where you can just enter, like, I don't know how to explain it. When you're rigging, you blink and the day is over. You've just, like, it's almost an automated process. Whereas I don't think, and I know most artists feel that way. Almost every game artist I know feels that way about their job, but I don't think other professions get that. And I get a lot of the game artists I know like crunching too. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you, Abuhu. Is that an Edward Scissorhands reference, Port Plonky? I don't know if I want my programmers to get into the zone. That sounds terrible. I don't happen, man. I blacked out and I wrote a bunch of functions. What do they do? Fuck it. I don't know, man. I'm out. Wait. What? I can't say your handle because it's invisible. Oh, that's cute. Hey, Sean. Yeah. Oh, poor Bonky, I was referring to your cutlery hands joke thing. Sass, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I guess that's probably true. I think, like, The worst crunch is always the engine programmers, though, because that goes until the very end. They usually have to dive into systems that they've had, like, no control over. And they don't really understand necessarily, just because, like, it's... I don't know, I always feel bad for the engine programmers. I feel like they are just stuck at work. They waffle between impossible decisions and the hurry up and wait thing where they're like, they have to be on call for cert, so they have to physically be there all the goddamn time. And the second something comes in, they gotta fix it really quickly and then go back to sitting at their desk. Just kind of waiting. I was talking at Brown about, to a student about crunch, and next to me was the head of the IGDA. And I was like, yeah, it's not that bad. There have been times when crunch has been pretty reasonable, and the look I got, I was like, but it's, you should never accept it. It's the worst. Okay, why is this being called a million times? Since I'm still here, might as well look it up. Does something call you like every tick? Being called once there to be turned off. Good. This is the actual function. Being turned off just the one time. When you switch from the pawn. That's when you first enter. Okay. Start out enabled. No. If my current employer asked me to crunch, I'd just leave. But if I were full-time indie, I would just crunch myself. I spend every hour of free time on indie dev. I quit games completely 2 years ago. So indie dev on things that aren't games then? Oh. Oh, okay, so you quit playing games completely 2 years ago. So you'd have more time to make games. Yeah, that's a bad habit I have too. I can't critique you for that one. How did this happen? Weird. Right. Yes, it is possible. It's the reality of having a day job. I want to do something big. London, I've seen you before. Can you link your game? I want to see what you're up to. Sleep well, Port Ponky, man. Have a good night. Oh, I think you did link this to me at one point. Is this my internet? Did you link me to some malware here, bro? Oh. Oh. Should it be www? Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw tweets about this. That's right. I would have opened with this and then cut to the other thing and then cut back right about here. Just so that people know that, because you have such beautiful art, give people a taste before they, don't make them wait through like 20 seconds of text. The vibe is really nice though. Maybe I'm tired, but I'm like, I could play this. Really nonchalant about the bear situation. Oh. What? This is a very long trailer, by the way. Crafting. Cool, dude. Or permanently stuck with old trailers. God, I know what you mean. The Flame of the Flood, we realized we never actually updated our website to have the launch trailer. It still had our Kickstarter trailer from like 4 years ago. Like, fuck. Oh. I don't know what your current thing looks like. Actually, I kind of do, because I've seen some tweets about this. It's got a really calm color palette. It's really well considered. Yeah, I saw crafting, combat, quest systems. Really going all in there, Leno. Oh, but the magical fish that you ate. It was sentient. It said hi to you. I wanted to help you out, and you still ate it. What the hell, dude? I wonder if I should just make these retriggerable delays. Yeah, that feels good. Let's do that. I'm on a personal quest to have as little actual text in this game as possible. Just because the locust is such a pain in the ass. It's not even a big deal, it's just like another thing. In a world of too many things. Yeah, why is that still there? Hmm. Hey Ninjin, what's up, man? I don't know. I don't know why this is even here. I know a hack that'll get around this. So, I think something keeps enabling the bass strings. I only ever disable the bass strings after a rotation is completed on the camera for the current player. I could just do it for all pawns. There's no harm in calling to disable the bass strings if they're not enabled. Doesn't do anything really. Let's just do that. What are we doing here? Bass strings. Nope. Okay, so yeah. After camera move is completed. Where's player pawn set even? Oh. Well, fuck, that'll do it. Oh no. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see how this bug's happening now. Fuck. Later, Nordle. Sleep well, man. Fixed. Okay, I get why that happened. That was just a dumb bit of logic on where I was setting the pawn that the base strings are being attached to. And that's fixed. Just gotta get all the bugs done. Just gonna make a build real quick and push it to Steam. Let's see if I can do that in 10 minutes or less. I gotta do work stuff. The stream is ending imminently. Okay. Stop. sure if you should be allowed to see that. It's probably fine. And Steamworks. Alright. Let's play Kine. Looks like everything's working. This is not the new build. God damn it. I force you to update. Hey Jack, what's up, man? Sorry, I'm just wrapping up, but I will tell you about the game. Oh shit, thanks Ninja. And yeah, I think the new build is up. Did I accidentally upload a save? Oh, now what? Why is level occlusion not working? The fuck? What did I do? The level's obstructing the camera. How is it possible that this is false, but this is true? Wait a minute. Oh, first run that array will be empty. Okay. Do the opposite of this. The Spider-Man quote? What are you talking about? Leno, are you talking about my game? God damn it. Wait, is that working? Just not for the book for some reason. Yeah, that does look like it's working. Not well, but better. Okay. I'm gonna fix this more tomorrow, but now I'm gonna roll back that Steam build. Done. I don't know what you mean by the musical quote at the end of the trailer. It just says kind. There is nothing else. Oh, got it. I'm sorry, I'm tired. Yeah, I thought you meant like quote. I'm learning a lot about jazz. I actually didn't know that. My musician's doing a deep dive into different kinds of jazz and stuff. It's pretty cool. But this particular song I bought off of, I just bought it online. I don't know anything about it. I just really liked it a lot. By some dude named Pink Zebra. I actually harassed him over email. I was like, tell me all the instruments, and I'm making an indie game, and he's just like, I don't care, pay me. I was like, alright, never mind. Oh, word. So yeah, I didn't know that. It's the same melody as the Spider-Man theme. Cool. Alright, I'm dead. Clearly. So I need to go. Be dead somewhere else. Because this is getting ridiculous. Pretty sure I said I was going to leave an hour ago. I got no beef with Spider-Man, he's cool. It's not like my favorite. Well, he's kind of punchy. I dig him. I don't hate Spider-Man. It's good. I'm still working on a Marvel game. I'm done. Mentally. Goodbye. Have a wonderful night. It looks like... Who's streaming? I'll raid somebody. It's the power. Yeah. William Cheer is streaming. Isn't it late there? I guess not. It's only 9. God damn, he streams a lot. Got it. Oh, are you based in Chicago as well, Lena? Alright, cool. Thank you guys for hanging out and keeping me awake and accountable. Have a wonderful weekend. And say hi to William for me. Peace.